He always tried to get me to go to some of the parties in the neighborhood, but I never went. The only friend I made in the whole house was one of my roommate's younger brothers. He was younger than they were, but for whatever reason, he was the only one I could relate to. They called him Shorty, and he had dropped out of high school just like how I had. University students are obsessed with having a college experience. I remember hearing one of my roommate's friends bragging about how she maxed out her parents' credit card on cocaine. Another guy made fun of my shoes and the fact that I hadn't seen the film Anchorman. I could understand about getting upset because someone hadn't seen Pulp Fiction, but Anchorman? Their parents paid their bills and they had no idea what the term self made even meant. The money I gave my roommates for rent never saw the landlord. They spent it on new clothes they bought in the woman boutiques that recently opened on the drag. The landlord was a royal scumball who dropped out of UT 20 years earlier. He was about 40 and lived off his parents' money in a house his father owned. The guy lived in the basement and rented the main part of the house to hot co-eds he tried to have sex with for discounts on rent. One day he wanted to fight me for no reason besides the fact he was drunk and didn't like me. The second I moved in, I had an unwelcoming feeling I was unfamiliar with. Every job I'd ever had, every new person I got involved with, and every person I'd ever lived with has always considered me exceptionally cool. Not like, oh, Greg, yeah, he's okay, he's cool, but more like, Greg, you are the coolest person I've ever met. So I didn't get why all of a sudden I was in a circle where I wasn't accepted. I don't give up easily, but after my first week at UT, I was actually thinking about quitting.